Well, well, well. Well, well. Good day. Well, well, good day. Hello, hello, and A-OK to you. Yes, A-OK to you and A-OK to me. Frosty, Kimby, and the BSB. It rhymes.
Wow.
It's like poetry. It's like poetry. Now all this 8-bit whatever the hell's playing is playing, but we're just gonna let it happen because
it's
only
the AO-gay theme.
It's the AO-gay theme. Everything
Play
is
us in.
LGBT.
AOK.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's how
TIAOK.
TIAOK.
I'm Kendra.
And I am Groot.
And you're not Vin.
No,
You're not Vin. All right?
Can't take that from me.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna roll with it. Hello everyone and welcome. Good evening to you, or good morning, or good afternoon.
Family.
Also,
That's what this is about.
I guess technically
It's
with the
about
title of the stream,
family.
it does work. Technically, it does work. Hello everyone. Once again, welcome. How are y'all? Sign off. I got the hat on specifically for one Frosty X. The Frosty X, I think like 3 months ago was like, hey, August 10th, 2023, you better wear the hat. And I said, said yes, ma'am.
Not to cut you off, but just, it's Frosty X this, Frosty X that. What about Frosty Y, huh? Anyone stop to think Frosty Y?
Yeah, which dimension we working in? The Y, the Z.
Dude,
come on
hit
now.
Hit us with the lat longe.
Yeah, come on now.
Give us your lat longes, guys.
I need to triangulate that ass. And speaking of triangulating that ass, who better to help me than one Adam? As always, the co-host, the partner in crime, the mano y mano, the second mono in the imano.
The indomitable.
Stop.
The one who.
Why are you so obsessed with that word?
The one who runs at night.
Ugh.
You used it once, and you really shouldn't have. And
It's stuck with you. It's stuck with you.
I've never had that title before, and once I was called Indomitable, I was like, well, guess it's true. Guess it's a fact.
You just love the mental image of grappling with large men.
I love the idea. Every time I hear the word Indomitable, you know what I think of? I think of Ski 32. I think of that original
The
Microsoft
hell is
game.
Ski 32?
You call yourself a gamer, you piece of shit. You don't even ski game?
Uncalled
the
for.
original.
Speaking
I'm sorry,
of uncalled for, I didn't call for Nookie to join this stream. Why don't you just skedaddle?
You will be called
Don't
up
do
when
that.
the time comes.
That was mean.
Ski 32, guys. Can you sound off in chat? This is a genuine
Everyone
question.
in chat
Any of
is
you
like
know-
20 or younger. No one fucking
Yeah.
knows Ski 32.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
I know you. You're assuming they're all 45-year-old. What are
They're
they?
all no.
Peruvian?
You have no idea. They are absolutely. Your largest demographic is 55 and up Peruvian fascists. That's your demographic, and there's nothing wrong with it. You got to embrace the numbers. It's a numbers game, and I'm here for it. I'm amazed at. I think if you saw a picture of it, you would know. Ski 32 is that game where you like have to ski down a hill. Really crappy Microsoft game.
Ski 32.
Yeah, Ski 32. It's totally. You'll be like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
The one with the
with the
the
little Yeti guy that chases
yeah.
you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone knows Ski 32. Every 55-year-old Bolivian man who's grappling with his own, fascism knows the game. And so anyway, I say all this just to say, whenever I hear the word Indomitable, I think about me personally grappling with the Yeti. Like as I'm trying to go, I'm skiing down a hill.
This took
I don't
a
know how to
direction.
ski.
This took a
I'm just
direction.
grappling with the Yeti.
Specifically down a slope.
Yep.
Frosty, Nookie,
45 degree,
Kimby,
baby.
how y'all doing? How are y'all doing tonight? My goodness. Tell me about your day. Tell me about your day. Nookie, a rare treat. The last time I saw Nookie, she punched me in the face and then had to go to sleep. So it was
That's
rude.
a good day.
It was rude, but she showed up, which is better than we expected, honestly. We expected it to be a no-go. It's
No
a good
Nookie.
day.
None day.
Hey, by the way, Adam, we have some competition. I've caught wind of a public upload from one Frosty X trying to get in on our turf. Are we gonna have to? Are we gonna have to take action here? What are we thinking? What's the plan?
I'm indomitable. So before you make any moves, before you make any plays, just understand whose team I'm on here.
Is the root aspect of indomitable domit, D-O-M-I-T?
Yeah, like gosh darn it.
Undomitable. Like, you cannot be domited.
Indomitable?
We're just playing around with words here. We're a little bit of a little vocab spar session, you know?
Little vocab. We're a couple of pranksters. We're a little highbrow when it comes to our English.
Oh,
hey, hey, tip of the hat to you. You know, we like to fancy ourselves a bit of a cunning linguist, huh?
Bit of a cunning linguist, and
big old vernacular.
I do go down those roads.
Big vernacular.
Yeah, I don't shy away. I don't shy away.
No, he doesn't.
Speaking of shying away, Frosty, gotta send those pictures. I gotta see if you are in fact a 55-year-old Peruvian man. Nookie, same to you. I need headshots. I need professional portraits. I need you to go. All of you, Kimby, you as well. Every single person who can hear my voice right now, go to a local, like one of those photography places that does
Kodak. Go to your Kodak developing station.
Where you can have 3 different backdrops, and it's supposed to be like a high school graduation pic.
Oh, Sears. Go to Sears.
I need you to go to Sears, and I need you to pose. You can use a rosary if you want. If like growing up, they made me use a rosary a lot. Probably the Catholic upbringing. You know, whatever you want to do, just guide them. Just sort of. You know, something like this, maybe a little, okay, now tilt the chin a little more, now peek at and give a good smile.
The way you're doing it honestly makes me feel like you are a probably 40-year-old Latino man who's got like a lot of ink and like a teardrop under his eye.
Are you saying that to me?
Yeah, like the rosary's kind of like clasped on his hands. It's like wrapped around his hands. He's like,
what if you don't live in the land of Sears? Then I need you to go.
The land of Sears.
Do you have any recommendations? Adam, you hail from similar territory.
Yeah.
Or at least
I will act as your seer, as one who's come from historical battlegrounds before we ironed out the whole slavery issue in this country.
Kimby, reach out your mind to Adam right now. Adam, form the bond, form the meld.
All right, here we go.
I'm just gonna stay completely not silent at all and narrate the whole thing.
You know what helps with this is 8-bit music and people talking.
Well, the synth is 8-bit, but the drums are at least 10. So, I apologize. While that's happening, I apologize for maybe a slight glaze, a little sheen today. I am
Frosty from Wendy's.
What?
Hot as a ham.
He's doing an incantation. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
That's a Frosty from Wendy's. Hot as a hot ham on Thanksgiving.
Just gonna let it happen, I guess.
Sorry, I had a lot of burritos earlier today.
Kimby, are you feeling this? Are you feeling this? Is this like in that Star Wars movie where Adam Driver and Ray? I'm sorry, I don't know Ray, the actor who plays Ray's name. Is it Adam when they're having like a monologue in the Shadow Realm?
Your mind is weak. Confused. That's what Adam Driver sounds like. I've been working on my impression of him.
We are totally bonding right now. Did Adam say Frosty was hot as a ham? I actually didn't catch that if that was the case.
No, that's my traditional pickup line. I use that one in the bars. I walk over, I see someone sitting alone, I walk over. No, I'll wait for like a clear couple. I'll wait for a boyfriend to walk away, and I walk over and I'm like, ooh, Lord. And bear in mind, I'm wearing like a linen suit. I'm wearing a white linen suit. So I pull out my kerchief, I take off my top hat. And of course I have my beard
set it
cut
down
like
on the
Colonel
table
Sanders.
next to you.
First I wave it in front of my hot face for a minute. I'm sweating way more than I should be for the climate. It's a climate controlled bar. And I walk over, I go, woo, ooh, barkeep, I'll bring her some mint juleps to cool down in this warm swelter and southern warmth here.
Barkeep.
I look over, and I look over to the left.
We live in Pennsylvania.
I do this everywhere.
The southern warmth.
I did this in Chicago, dude. And then I walk over, I'll set down the hat on the bar, and I just look over and be like, well, aren't you hotter than a ham?
By this
Works
point,
every time.
By this point, the boyfriend and a small crowd has gathered, but they're just watching this unfold. They don't want to stop you when you're in your groove.
And this technique, it's called the benefit of the bewilderment. What you do is you just you always catch him. You always catch him with a ham reference. It always comes back to the ham or a sodium-rich meat. Doesn't have to be ham specifically. Anyway, we're kind of getting off in the weeds here. We're out in left field, as the baseball players would say.
Yeah, as the old what type of
pigskin hitters.
What skin do they make it out of?
Pigskin. It's all pigskin.
Baseball's pigskin too?
It's all pigskin.
We're just using pork for everything?
Come on. America, baby. Pork barrel spending. That's where that term came from.
I'll take your word for it.
Tax breaks for the rich and broken legs for the poor. That's what this country was built on.
Well, hey, let's engage the audience here. So y'all said it was a good day. That's it. Frosty said it's a good day. No one said how they were doing. Nookie, give me like at least 2 sentences about what's up, how you feeling, what you up to.
Nookie said funny. When you said how you doing, Nookie said funny.
That's not. I need more.
Yeah.
No, please elaborate. Frosty, same to you. Also, Frosty, are you going to be able? Should I genuinely expect you to be able to get up and play Splatoon on Saturday afternoon? Adam, the Splatfest is this coming weekend, and I'm hosting a little bit earlier on account of the yard sale and everything already being disheveled. And so the only issue, everything's great. The only issue is that Frosty typically wakes up 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. So I am like, why don't you just get up like a normal human being? Someone who exists with the need for vitamin D.
Here's the thing, though, dude. When you are dealing with, when you're like a 55-year-old Ecuadorian man and you see your presidential candidate get assassinated by gang violence, I think you get a free pass. I think you give Frosty a free pass today because that's a rough way.
Well, I don't want to give her a free pass. I need my 4th. I need the little gremlin up in the front harassing them at their spawn. That's what I need.
Also, just a quick shout out. Deadman is throwing a shout out to the French. FRFR, French. We're with you.
French, yeah.
Yep, French. Big ups.
Kimby asks, where's Michaela? Michaela is actually bowling, believe it or not. Michaela and Allie. Two of the largest proponents of video games in general, and just specifically the Bramble. Technically, and Kimby is here, but
opponents of this stream.
You and I could just that's not
arguably
untrue.
True,
yeah, it's not inaccurate.
But I am undominable, and that is untrue.
Do you want to instead just say, fuck it and just play Battlefield? Let's just grind battle passes. While the girls are away, the boys will get their weeklies.
Battle gay. Yeah.
We battled gay yesterday, and we won. And now the worst I got is just a few bug bites on my ankles.
Now it's on Christ.
Everyone, I feel good.
We did our part.
I actually feel good. Adam knows why I feel good. But maybe
probably the steroidal treatment. It's topical steroidal treatment.
It's not the topical steroidal treatment.
Oh.
It's a situation where I got to be a bit of a
John Malkovich
producer today. Got to, just take a peek into an alternate life where I don't have to, reboot printers, and instead can reboot my lifestyle into one that pursues creative hobbies and makes money off it.
You're talking a lot of game for someone who just recorded people having sex.
Well,
let's bring this back to reality.
It's a big industry, and, the skills of editing that footage are transferable. You can use them anywhere, anytime, and the audio. I can get specific audio focus.
You know how to filter grunting. You know how to filter moaning.
Yes. Most algorithms try to filter out the grunting. I need to focus in on the grunting.
How do you focus in on it? Right.
That's where
deal with sweat. What do you do when the sweat's coming at the lens?
That's where the kaiju comes in.
Yep. We're all proud. We're all proud of what you've done. I mean, your parents and the community writ large are not.
Well, they can writ themselves a new tune, because I'm singing my own, baby. Turn the shit off.
Get the shit out of here.
Get this shit out of here.
This is exactly what it was like on set earlier today, I'm sure.
Kimby, I don't know what your diet is primarily composed of over there. I'm assuming just
venison,
rainy grass trimmings, and like kelpies or whatever the hell they catch up there in the fjords. So,
dew? Is that maybe just dew?
I want you to play that one song that the CIA plays to force people out of their homes. Is that If You Want to Be My Lover, the Spice Girls, like from Small Soldier? If you want to be my lover, gotta get right with my friends.
There's a lot of them, though. There's a lot of them. I mean, it depends on which operation you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's some bangers, dude. I've got a playlist if you want. I could link it.
Can I create a CD? Tell me if this is a little wrong. Can I create a CD called like... Now that's what I call Gitmo Volume 1, and it's just all the ones they used for like sleep deprivation. We can just assume what they used.
Now you're cooking. Wait, when we were talking over lunch the one day, do you remember what it was called?
What do you mean?
What the hell? It was like Lil Bops popped up, and you're like, that is the title for the new.
Oh.
No, that wasn't. It wasn't Lil Bops.
Now that's what I call Lil Bops.
Yeah, that's what I call Lil Bops.
Y'all interested in some Lil Bops? How about instead of gaming, we just regale you with a tale of a Lil Bop or two? Bop.
Oh!
Hey!
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about Lil Tay for the remainder of the stream.
Now he's up in heaven. Now he's up in heaven.
I'm proud to say I've never listened to any of Lil Tay's music, so I could be fooled into thinking that was or was not any of her stuff. Does she actually make music?
I actually don't know who Lil Tay is.
It's for the best. It's a child who was they faked her death. I don't know, her scummy brother or someone
Balloon Kid
faked her death. No, I don't know. It's like there's some kid who makes like angry raps at YouTubers to try to get them to respond with diss tracks.
No,
a different kid.
Trying
a younger guy, an actual kid.
A bait track.
Not an intellectually stunted man. I mean like an actual child.
What we'd call a bait track. I'm gonna
You're letting that one slide?
Let that one go down the slope.
No, but he would basically put out these things, and apparently it just didn't pick up any steam. So he had an idea, and he said, "Hey, what if I got my 9-year-old sister to sing the same aggressive rap lyrics?" And it just took off.
It caught fire. Turns out that was the X Factor, but not the Frosty X Factor.
The only X Factor we know about is Twitter.
That's a good point. And
it turns out X is not a factor for.
Are they fighting each other again?
Kicking him off the
I thought they said,
platform,
no, we're not fighting, and now I saw something where, like, Elon's getting his back checked because he wants to fight again. I don't know what's happening.
I'm convinced if the fight ever happens, it's going to be Elon sending in a body double who will get murdered in the... murdered inside an arena, and it's gonna be like a reptilian death. It'll be like Mark skittering up the wall, and then
Mortal
coming
Kombat,
down on him.
Mortal Kombat 1 just released the reptile trailer. There's a lot of like acid spitting and like whole body consumption. It's going to be not unlike that.
Yeah, something akin to that is that's what we're planning for.
Elon's body double comes out first, does like 3 minutes of like crowd hype work, running around the ring, pandering to folks. Mark comes out deadpan and just like
immediately executes him.
Just tears his head off with like surprisingly little force. Just grabs it on both sides.
Joe Rogan's on the side. He's like, "Oh my God!"
Comes up. Now it's time for my workout. And just
all right, guys.
Stares at every camera simultaneously
he just
somehow.
Squats
no
for
matter,
an hour.
There's like 15 different camera feeds. All of them, Mark's face turns and locks eyes with the viewers.
Yeah, 360 degrees. He just wrenches it backwards.
Everyone in the production booth immediately dies.
I can't wait for that fight. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good family content.
Creepypasta. So anyway, welcome to the. We're gonna do skibbity toilet reviews from now on. I'm trying to go where the views are. So, Adam, did you do the required watching today? How we doing with Skibbity Toilet 52? Turns out the camera heads are on the defensive again. All right,
on season 55.
Go ahead, hit me with the play-by-play.
I genuinely had to look into this a couple weeks ago because this all happened and I just avoided it because the faces were horrifying.
You in the chat,
I love
tell me
Gmod.
about
I'm
your
all for
favorite
Gmod.
skibbity toilet moments from the past week. We'll go through those too.
Probably the Bolivian insurrection of '98. I don't.
That was
There
that
was
in
a
the
scene. Yeah, it was a scene for scene recreation.
in skibbity toilet?
Absolutely. That's the premise of season 8. Are you on? Are you caught up yet, or are you still back when they're just doing the Iraq thing?
From what I've witnessed, it's just more Gmod
Shit.
Gmod
All
camera
the way
folks
down.
versus toilet folks.
That's more.
I'm not sure if
that's-
there's like a Bolivian invasion. It's usually just
No,
a generic
no.
city.
The Bolivians are the watchers. They're not involved in this. The big thing is really that's just a kind of a facade. I would say it's like a nom de guerre for the for the actual presentation. The real show is just it's about war. All right. It's about getting this knowledge drilled into the brains of children young.
Skibbity
so that
toilet.
they have skewed views when they go to their history classes in high school.
Skibbity toilet is about the
We-
forever war. The
We
surge
see
works.
right through them. It's
This-
about proxy wars.
Yeah.
The whole thing is a proxy war for Russia and the U.S. And we all see right through you, Skibbity. We know what you're up to in that.
What is this
dank
voice
hole of
change?
yours.
What did you? Who is this?
This is me, getting real about what we're looking at about this content that they're trying. They're gatekeeping. There are gatekeepers out there, all right, and they don't want you to know, all right, and that's what Skibbity's about.
Y'all hearing this? Start writing this shit
is
down.
truth bombs.
Just start writing this down because we can't keep the VOD up. We're feeding it to you, and then we're out. We're like a shoot and scoot, pirate radio type shit.
No, I genuinely, I just had no idea that thing was popular at all. And I only a couple weeks ago realized it. And I was like, Jesus Christ, the world is doomed. I had a terrible realization. I'm like, this can't be really, like, people don't actually watch this. And I'm like,
I'll take
they do.
Skibbity
right.
Toilet 10 times out of 10 over the NPC streams. I'll say that much. If it's
I
a
think
war,
they should all be thrown into a conflagration. I don't think we should just take the lesser of the evils. I think we should find a place that's on fire actively and try to put it out with these problems. I'll vote twice for any president who does that.
Here's the question, though. Will Skibbity Toilet lead to a massive increase in the next generation of Gmod, like, shitpost producers?
No, but what it will lead to is gene modification of the children who watch it, because the government will find them and modify their genes so they stop watching it.
You heard it here first, folks. Anyway, we're going to commercial break. Be right back.
All right.
And I've got my really cool off-center target approaching. Don't worry, guys. Tip to take this spot. I've got no filter on it, so you can write whatever you want.
All right, guys. Time to start tipping. It doesn't matter what your username is. We have to show it.
We have to show it.
That's
so
right. We have to.
Go ahead. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You'll appear in the bottom left. At least that's what I think will happen. I'm not sure. So, give me 2 seconds.
All right. We'll watch those tips come rolling in.
Yeah, Adam, I'll be right
any
back.
Any second now.
I'm going to go grab.
No, wait a second.
I'll be right back.
We put the tip button up, right?
Yeah, the tip button's
there,
totally
huh?
there. I'm sure it's great. It's really close.
Okay, because I'm not seeing. I don't actually see the tip button.
Yeah, well, I got a tip for you. Let me go get it ready.
Guys, I don't think he's actually getting the tip ready. I think he's maybe getting the tip of a poison dart ready. Kimby, I'm taking a look at chat here. Also, Frosty, Skibbity Toilet Enjoyers. I'm assuming you know what it is then. That puts you in what I would consider the minority, at least the minority of the vocal audience right now, because I was completely at a loss for what that was. Kimby, even I don't know what I'm on right now. A lot of coffee and a lot of confusion. And I completely agree. We should do another news skit. It's been way too long. Rest assured, there are plans. There are plans in the works between the full-time job and the chaos of personal lives. But there are plans for other projects, and I'll leave it vaguely at that. But But yeah, there, the sketch stuff, the skit type stuff does require a little bit of preparation. Clearly not much, as you can tell, because most of that was just pure improv. But yeah, there's going to be more stuff coming, and I'm not sure exactly where that will be coming from, but you'll be kept apprised of it as there's any progress. Rest assured. Yep, mushrooms pretty much sums it up, Frosty. This is like an eighth of mushrooms. That's what it'll do to you. As is tradition, I'm left to vamp while our fearless host wanders around his home, just looking for mail, probably, pouring a glass of milk, kind of checking things out, looking out the windows at his neighbors, like kind of aggressively, like peering through the shades. The blinds are half closed. And then he, starts mumbling things. He's like muttering. Never clean the goddamn gutters in time. You're supposed to clean them. Yep. Oh, no, here it comes. Here comes old man Kaiju. Oh, boy.
Where are we at?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what old Papa Bear wants. Look at that.
I'm always locked in the damn basement, Kimby. This is where I live. So it's more of a well system.
All right, everyone. Thank you for waiting. This is the part of the stream where you compliment me on how handsome I look today. Try to channel my deceased Nana. Try to channel my cookie face or sweetness, our two preferred terms. Rest in peace, Nana Kristoff. She would use those often. So,
hey, cookie head.
That's not close, but
Keep
not
it
quite.
Sweet.
If you want to put your own spin on it, that's okay, but I better see the respect feed through. I don't want no at her expense type energy. All right? Speaking of at her expense type energy, Frosty owes me a lot of money. A lot of money I've been funneling down for the, I think it's the junta, the Peruvian rebels that are trying to work. They're doing some good stuff. Quite frankly, now that I say that out loud, I really should have suspected that she was in fact a 55-year-old Peruvian man. But that being said,
it's not.
I thought she was just politically active. Everyone, regardless of age, it's never too early to start funneling money into cells.
Look at Greta Thunberg.
In Central,
come on.
Exactly.
The youth are more active than the boomers ever were.
Yeah, Filipinos may be the strongest race in the world, but the Peruvians, they're up there. We're talking single digits. We're talking top 10.
Dude, what's your favorite race? Top 3. Go.
Me? Okay, top 3.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say South Africans. Are they white? Are they not? I don't know. Then we have, of course, the Filipinos. Susie from Little Witch Academia, she's Filipino, called that from minute 1. And, of course, gotta give it to the Caucasians. They're packing, and they are majority. Excuse me, they are really everywhere. I, myself, consider myself one, and my birth certificate or the doctor's informagraphics corroborate this. So, yeah.
Type of race was important. I was gonna say Philly, Boston, and maybe a local race, but you kind of want a different angle with that. Okay, moving on. What? Fucking elephant in the room, huh? I don't know that I want to play games with. I don't have a computer anymore.
I got a burp, but I don't think it would go over well.
No, that fits the character. That kind of fits the character that you've portrayed yourself as today, I think. Pretty appropriate.
Come on!
What are you like a Joe Biden racist? Come on, man!
My top 3 races, what are you talking? I said nothing but good things.
Yeah,
you can enjoy different cultures.
Okay, here comes the oops moment, huh? No, we're listening, and really,
Allie's not here to clip it. Allie's not here to clip it, so I am good to go.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure at some point we're gonna start hearing a point system come back.
No, we're not doing the Blizzard 2 diversity
I
chart.
don't know about that.
Or the Overwatch 2. What's more diverse, an amputee or being a robot? Now that's the kind of hard-hitting informations
That's a brain teaser.
that I need. Speaking of a brain teaser, Baldur's Gate 3 is out and is just taking the world by storm.
Did you hear that the Metacritic reviews may surpass Breath of the Wild? That piece of shit, huh?
Or you mean Tears of the Kingdom?
Chunk. I'm sorry, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. That old
I think
piece of junk.
isn't it
Whatever.
tied?
The DLC's the same thing. It doesn't. We call a horse a horse. You paint it black, it's still a horse. Am I right?
What happens if I clip
Old
it?
Swedish expression.
You watch yourself.
I think
yourself.
we all know what happens if you clip it, Kimby. I think we all
if you
know
clip
where this
no
story
one's
ends.
coming to see Taylor Swift with you next year.
This
right?
guy ends up in the bramble.
Yeah,
and by that I mean his body in a real bramble.
They're gonna
wind up like the gnomes.
They're gonna find Frosty's body in the mangroves. If you have anything about
squish this guy if that pops off. First he'll lose his job. I'll see to that. But the rest of it is between society and Jesus to determine what happens with him. Maybe some rabbinic Jews from the synagogue could help with that.
I don't know what the term rabbinic means.
That's rabbi, but it sounds fancy.
Tell everyone about how the tornado hit your house.
Oh, my house got
This is not everyone. This is not a joke.
Winds.
Adam,
without getting into too much
got
detail, without doxing myself any further than I've already been doxed, I will say this: we had like a micro tornado.
Is there such a thing?
It's all about the perspective. It's not about the size; it's about how you use it. And Mother Nature used the shit out of it on me. I got a good dick lashing from the wind.
Yeah.
And that thing just fucking slapped around.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yep, I'm just repeating what the weatherman said. I'd be lying if I just said I made that up. And basically it just came on through. Mother Nature, just breathed the breath of death on a whole bunch of life that was in here, life-giving trees, and
just
fawns, ripped up a crab
rabbits,
apple.
Small animals just fleeing.
Yeah, they didn't make it. None of them did. They all got caught in a little cyclone, and it was like one of those Dyson commercials, but with animals instead of dirt.
I just think things should die properly.
That was I kept playing that over in my head. The whole event, I'm not gonna lie, it took about 60 seconds, and we had like 3 down trees essentially. It was rough all around the house, but thank God my tents survived.
What's the worst natural disaster that befell you, our dear viewers? Tell us about any floods, any hail damage, any heat waves that melted your siding. Adam,
Hurricane Floyd.
You already have everyone beat. You had a tornado hit.
I had a tornado. Well, but I had a worse event happen when in my younger days. They had to send boats down my street to get us out of the house. Hurricane Floyd destroyed my life.
But were the trees intact? Yeah. Checkmate, previous Adam.
Fuck.
Irma.
Frosty wasn't alive for Floyd.
Who the hell is
Floyd
Irma?
was the big one.
Worst I've been through is Irma.
What's with the names? Why are all the names of hurricanes old white women or old white men? So it's like Floyd, Irma.
I think they're just going through like the social security number. They type one in. It's like, oh, this was Irma. Oh, this was Hank. This was Theodore.
It's always like an old white person though. It's never. There's no multinationality to the names of these.
Well, don't they have like science names too? And this is just like the normie name or something?
What was the Jersey Strong one that we just had?
Oh,
Sandy.
That's Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy jacked our shit up.
Sandy's an old white lady name.
Sandy.
I mean, come on. They're all. I can't think of one that's not like.
What's the one that annihilated the levees in Atlanta?
Katrina.
Katrina. That can go.
That's
anyway.
another old. That's another old white lady.
Katrina
name.
is not exclusively.
Katrina.
Katie.
I can't find the shoes.
Katrina.
Where are my shoes? Katrina.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yep.
Groovy, baby.
Oh, now we're just going back to good old 2005. I was playing Halo 2 Infection Mode.
Baby. And then Austin Powers came out and he backed Kanye for president.
Austin Powers. That's Mike Myers. That's a real human being.
No, that's his character name, his stage name.
His stage name.
The guy's Austin Powers. Is
a
why
character.
do you think they put him up there for? No, he's from Texas. Big oil. That's how he got the spot. This whole thing's gonna get shut down for misinformation.
Yeah, how long before we get like flagged? Didn't YouTube just like undo the flagging thing? So we're good.
They did.
We're fine.
They did.
We are in the clear, baby. The Earth is flat.
What I meant to say.
The Earth is flat and the moon is flat. My girlfriend's flat. Everything's fucking flat. It's not a happy time here.
Welcome to Europe. You live in a flat.
Welcome to fucking Europe. Move to Kick. Isn't like 90% of the staff of Kick like active racists? Like,
yeah, but their entire day is occupied trying to like, beg whatever that guy QCXY, just begging him to stop streaming Seinfeld.
That's right. Please stop streaming like 3-month-old movies on our stream.
Keep streaming it. I'm gonna sue. And he knows good lawyers. So they're getting freaked out, and that's all the chat is inside the company. It's just Kick admins freaking the hell out.
QCXY, you ain't got no copyright. You suing. You suing. We suing. We're gonna get litigious up in here.
Honestly, though, this is the official announcement that we are suing.
We are
QCXY.
Yeah, I'm suing. There has to be someone with that screen name. I don't care if they're a VTuber. I don't care if they're like an alt account for the genuine person, XQC. I don't care who the hell. We're suing someone with that name. All right, track them down. Track them down and get me their home address.
If we happen to inadvertently sue the LGBTQIA community because we were trying to target a streamer, so be it. We're going to stick to our guns, and we're carrying through the lawsuit.
The only swatting I'm going to do is swatting away the BS. The BS that is everyone who comes back at me and says, oh, you're being a bigot. Oh, you're being a horrible human being. Oh, I don't want to associate with you anymore. No.
Yeah.
No,
you're gonna associate with me from now on.
You're stuck with me, baby.
No, I'll show up to your place of work and we're gonna talk for at least 5 minutes a day.
I still laugh to myself. Oh, Jesse's doing bad. Oh, Jesse has a big arm tumor. Did you shake the hand of old Trumperino?
Did you shake the hand of old Trumperino? Oh, come on.
Who's really doing bad, Doc? Whose hands are really filled with tumor?
Yeah. let me ask you this, yeah. Whose arm's really filled with tumors, Doc, huh? Come on. All right. They won't show you because they can't because it's illegal.
Oh, my God.
It's lies.
That referencing Kimby's earlier comment, we should do another news stream. Rest assured, when the presidential election comes around, if I'm still alive, which is about based on the nature that's been happening in my region,
coin, guys.
Yeah, probably, flip a coin and just take your pick. It's like fucking what's that? The Cabin in the Woods. At this point, like a fucking Sasquatch or a Chupacabra or just a lightning bolt. Something's gonna happen to me in the next week. I can feel it.
It's like a game of Prussian roulette, It's like, who's going to be a Germanic king,
It could be anyone at this point.
It could be anyone.
It could be
any of us. I could be. You could be it. Frosty could be
Maybe you already are it. We don't know. We don't know what it takes.
Gotcha.
We don't know what it takes to assume the mantle.
We should have one of those games, at tag, one of those adult tag games, like they do in the movies. What a fun idea that was. What a great plot for a whole movie. A whole 90-minute feature.
With Jeremy Renner, famous musician Jeremy Renner.
Famous snowplow stopper, Jeremy Renner.
He's doing great and he's making RVs. Jeremy's RV renovations.
Jeremy's killing it. We should play one of those big tag matches. I think that would be good.
Ikari is cool. Thank you for the orange face biting nails. Also, welcome.
Whoa.
This isn't an NPC stream, but I'll do my best.
That's a good sound, but can you make it more orange?
Shit. No.
Caught him with his pants
No.
down.
Hold on, let me.
Nailed him.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
We got
I
him.
can get it more red.
We got him, guys. He does this for free. Just imagine what'll happen when you start tipping.
Sorry,
Pop some tips in the old tip jar.
I have a healthy, rosy complexion, and I'm not about to disrupt perfection. Dissection. Complexion.
I didn't want to disrupt perfection. That was a good
Stream is an abortion.
taper off. Yes. Shit. This is definitely. This is gonna get deleted.
No, I think this is actually
This whole thing.
I
No,
think-
I mean
I
the
think we're-
channel.
You just
The channel's getting deleted.
yeah.
I'm gonna delete it one day when you're in the bathroom.
You can't fucking do that.
Nah,
You don't.
probably.
You don't have my two-factor authentication keys.
No, I probably don't.
You can't get in. You can't get into my crypto profiles.
Mary will.
Mary is too busy
Your
putting
neighbor
shit down the garbage disposal to care about anything I'm up to.
your neighbor will let me in. I'm gonna bribe your neighbor with Bible verses.
If you go in that house,
fresh hot ones.
if you go in that house, it's like when you wear those goggles that makes you see in reverse. It's the house but mirrored. Your brain is gonna fucking
is that the thing? Is that the thing that they
turn
would
to
give
putty.
you? Remember, like in school when they were trying to teach like the DARE program. You know, I don't know if this is common. You know, over the pond,
Ikari,
as they say.
Hold on. While you're saying that, Ikari, tell me about your day. I demand this of all viewers who come in and participate. How you doing? Give me a little tidbit.
This is the only stream where you cannot watch. You must participate.
The second lurkers cross that threshold, you're mine. You're all
you're
mine. You're
in.
my little
You're
plaything,
in.
like
A
a
reverse
puppet
vampire.
master. I have your little strings, and I manipulate them in a ginger manner. And yeah, you start to question a lot of things, but it's fine. But it's
forced
fine.
to chat. No.
Hey, yes, we're friends.
Yeah, this is awful, right?
You do photos, I do
I feel
photos.
bad
We're
for you.
practically
I'm
kin.
sorry.
We're practically
now
kin,
it's-
which is extra
Now you're
weird.
completely doxxed. Now I know that you work at that Dan's Photoshop
We're
place.
practically
You're the
other
big
kin at
photo
this
guy.
point. I'm a fox.
Oh, now
Ikari
you've
is
been-
clearly
Now you're being specied.
A tanuki.
It's like being gendered, but it's being specied.
you're being specied. Yeah.
Yep. Dude, and I'll tell you what, in 25 years, people are going to look back on this stream and they're going to say, that guy, Adam, had his head screwed on straight Areno.
Shouts
That's
out
gonna
to
be
all
popular.
my other
Say-
kin viewers.
Adding Areno onto a sentence is going to be really popular in the future, too.
Yeah.
Unironically.
Yeah.
Flanders will become a religion. Flandersisms.
Everything comes in cycles, okay? Everything comes in cycles.
Including... Oh, never mind. Sorry. I was going to say something inappropriate. Go ahead. No, I'm not going to say it because I'm taking the high road.
Ikari, you don't try to distract me with your compliments of the background. That being said, thank you for noticing. This is no regular fight stick. In fact,
Oh, this guy plays Street Fighter 6 with all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle downloadable content. He paid $100 for it all, and it was worth every penny.
it was worth every penny. I'm a clout chasing.
Michelangelo.
I don't know the difference between any of those turtles. I just know
I don't know. They're all just old
they're trained by a
painters.
rat, and then a dude with blades tries to kill him. So, a lot like my life, honestly, if I'm being honest. This right here is a
Dad's a great man.
Turtle Beach. Is it Turtle Beach? No. What?
How many turtles
What's the
did it take
company?
to make
What's the
that?
company that makes fight sticks
Yeah,
that went out of
how many
business?
turtles had to die so you could put their shell on your decorative
I
fight stick?
customized. That is a custom artwork. I printed that out. I actually edited that shit. That black gradient, that was my doing. See those
And
little
did you
smudges
kill the
over there?
turtle too?
I didn't kill the turtle. The turtles are
Did you see
perfectly
its-
fine. No turtles were
Did you see
harmed
the life
in the
leaving its
making
eyes?
of this fight stick. If
You
you
know
look,
they bought a whole swath of
can you just
beach.
let me finish?
They bought a whole swath of beach and they killed all the turtles on it. And they were given the name by law. They had to change their name by law to Turtle Beach after what they did. Maybe do a little research before you buy a fight stick.
I don't give.
next time.
I was gonna tell you who signed the fight stick, but I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care who,
Probably some piece of shit. Probably some
fight stick.
absolute piece of shit.
I don't care who signed the fight stick.
No, who signed the fight stick? Tell us.
Target
We know.
approaching.
We
Who's the,
we know that you didn't kill the turtles. You didn't know about the turtles. And if you did, you wouldn't have bought the fight stick.
We're just gonna read shit. I'm finding something on the shelf for y'all. We're not doing games. We're just gonna read.
Kim wants to know, who is the bad guy in your life trying to kill you with blades?
Oh, who's the Shredder analog?
Yeah.
It was actually Michaela. She chopped deep into her thumb with a blade and then just left the blade out, I'm assuming as a threat. I had to help her, but
Oof.
I think it was just to make me aware of what she, and I quote, what I'm capable of. What I can do. Ikari, you tell me what you did, Ikari. Tell me, just say I had a good day. Oh, tough day
I
at
want
work.
the whole stream to be aggressive shouting at the viewers.
No one interacts in
No
this
one
stream.
interrupts me.
Why don't I just record a video? Why do I put it on low latency and sacrifice 4K quality if no one's gonna fucking say anything?
I'm telling you, it's because you're building up to having a mental break on live stream with 5 repeated gamer moments, and then you will become the dedicated producer for my political talk show.
I see all you fuckers in chat like from midnight to 8 a.m. typing every 10 seconds in your dumbass gaming stream in the PP Man Daddy server, but you can't write me one sentence every 20 fucking minutes? Is that how that works? What?
Just chat, guys. Just chat GPT it. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's what I do. That's what I do for this whole stream. I just chat GPT it. Phone at home. That's what I call it.
Frosty is a lot more racist when she's not around me. I have to say that.
Also, everyone is very offended by what you did. Whoa, there's a lot of whoas. Kimby says yes, but that was more. Kimby's an
knows.
instigator.
Kimby's
Kimby's a
knows.
fire starter. Kimby, I'm checking your flight records. You've been over to Canada lately? Kimby knows. Kimby's lighting fires.
Ikari, that's why you're cool. That's actually why you're cool. You wouldn't be able to have that tag if you participated in mute chat.
Ikari is like the Matthew McConaughey of our stream.
Frosty's
like,
just
all
chat
right,
GPTing the fucking
Hey,
responses
Kendra,
now.
I'm here to support you on your stream. Keep up the great work and have an amazing time. Remember to spread the positive vibes.
Oh, I'm drop kicking Frosties for family. I'm changing the name of the
Kimby's
chat.
always down. Kimby don't care. Kimby's always down.
Kimby don't care.
Kimby don't mind talking about Kimby and the Kimby person.
The
Kimby's very
the
open.
Kimby person? Is that the fourth person? The fourth dimension? What is that?
No, Kimby replaced the number 3 with Kimby because Kimby's a lot better. Kimby didn't come in Kimby place. Kimby came in first place.
Tired of yelling.
I've tried apples. I've tried carrots. I've tried sticks. I'm all out of solutions.
When did Kimby get something?
Kimby don't care. Kimby don't mind none.
You should know, Kimby, Adam with the hot as a ham character is trending in that direction.
Oh my lord. Oh, what a warm southern day we've stumbled upon on God's green earth. Oh, how warm it's become in here. It's warm enough to bake a ham. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Adam. I'll be sitting next to you sipping mint juleps for about a quarter of an hour.
Is a mint julep just like a Moscow Mule? Like, what is a mint, or a mojito?
Yeah, that's like a mojito. Yeah, it's a good way of
Mojito-esque?
yeah, exactly.
Well, damn. Then they're doing it right. Maybe...
Oh, it's great. If you've never tried a mint julep, dude,
I
you
don't
would
think
love
I've
it.
ever tried a mint julep.
Oh my god, it's just whiskey, water, and like mint, and some little bit of sugar.
Water? They water it down?
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people. There's whiskey drinkers who'll add water.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Excuse me, you know.
I got you. All right.
It tastes really nice. Some people use simple syrup. It's always Kentucky bourbon.
One of my biggest regrets is as I biked through a bunch of states, I didn't seek out
Mint
specific
juleps.
shit to that state, or I guess just more local spaces. I can't tell you the amount of Subways I ate on that trip, and every time I think about that, my heart sinks a little bit. I could have been
Because you're pissed about what happened to Jared.
well. that's beside the point. I more so was just looking for a little bit of, authentic cuisine. Oh
Sorry,
my God.
Hikari says, "Hey everyone, just wanted to say that Kendra's streams are always so entertaining and full of positive vibes.
Everyone's really
Keep up the
focused
great
on those
work,
positive
Kendra.
vibes.
Sending lots of support and love to you and the chat. Twinkly heart, twinkly star."
Thank you for the support. Yeah. Anyone else want to go? Come on, I'm ready for you. It's a good day. Adam, it's almost 8:30. Do we even play games, or should we just like?
You've been playing games the whole time.
Playing-
This whole damn time you've been playing games.
With your heart?
Nah, with everyone.
When are you
With
gonna
the
come
viewership.
clean?
Quit playing games with my shot. With
I actually don't want to
shot.
sing that.
My shot.
I'm gonna not sing that part.
I know, just from being a child, I know like all of the NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears pop hits of the time, mostly through the CDs that came with my McDonald's Happy Meals.
Who here remembers Ultimate Battle of Ultimate Destiny? Is that something that anyone recalls, or did Flash's demise destroy that? Kendra, Adam Warlock, how are y'all? Hi, Doomy. Thank you for the seemingly authentic message. I'm doing just swell. Adam, Sitrep, how you doing, pal?
Ooh, I'm just hotter than a baked ham sitting on a corner of Bourbon Street in the middle of July. Sweltering in my own sweat, but I am doing most well on this fine, fine day.
I didn't know he'd be like this when I asked him if he wanted to co-host the stream with me. I didn't know he'd do this.
Hey, I have to ask you real quick. Oh, look at that. See, Doomy gets it. I know how that feels.
Kendra, can you dab for me, please? And thank you.
Also, hey, just a quick question. Are you censoring posts, to the chat, or is it just because of my terse language, perhaps, that
as far as I'm aware, I don't have anything
censored.
censored.
Oh, okay, just checking. All right, then I guess it's just that YouTube caught on to all my terrible language, and I'm now being censored.
I'm trying to dab.
Dab. You got to do the Sacha Baron Cohen like dab. Dab.
We're gonna form a new one. I'm
Whoa!
I'm sponsored
you're
by
doing
Twitter.
you're doing the Twitter logo.
Yeah.
You're doing the Excel 2003 logo.
We're doing a
Dude,
transfer.
toots gnar.
We're doing a transfer not unlike the make contact gesture from 2015's From Software's Bloodborne. If I do this enough, I'm going to get, and I quote, the best deep rune.
Also, guys, just a quick reminder, this chat is operating just like what you'd expect from an NPC feed. So in order to tip, please put in rat emojis or maybe cheese wedges. We'll take those.
Ice cream, yum!
You got a request. Frosty saying, can you hit the gritty for me? Please, NTY.
This is not a large space.
Well, maybe
I don't know
just
what's
maybe
gotten
just
into your-
maybe don't hit the gritty. Maybe just like slap the gritty, or maybe just forcibly touch the gritty. Yo, he's getting it. He's getting it. Oh shit.
All right, everyone. We're going to read...
Oh, we got a scorpion. We got a scorpion.
We're going to do a live read. It's going to take about 4 hours for a couple chapters. We're going to do Volume 1 of Monster Girl Doctor.
I'm gonna just piss off for a little bit here.
There's look like a centaur.
I'm gonna go smoke a dart.
There's a Lamia girl. Wow, there's quite a few of them. All right, so...
And this is the nail in the coffin. This is when
Lulala
steps
clapped
in.
her hands together.
And I don't believe in Big
that's
Brother.
right. Do you two know The other
don't
name of this
support
bridge is
Big
the
Brother normally.
Lover's Bridge. In the middle of the war, a certain
if we could
mermaid
get
and a
one of
certain
them to
human
just
man
step
fell in
in.
love with each other, she
If we could
explained,
get
smiling
one of
brightly.
those guys, one of those admins to just step in right now. Just step in and just shut this down. Just shut this down before it infects
But
the hearts
mankind and
minds
monsters
of
were
children.
enemies, Yugi boy. The two decided to elope.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
Oh, boy.
So the man held
Threw
the
up a little
mermaid
bit
in
in
his
my mouth.
arms and took this bridge to escape
Can't
the
hold
town.
a fish in your arms
It's-
without killing it.
It's still Moku
You ever think
Bakaiba.
of that? You ever think of that?
That's why this brings...
Your love is
this
killing that
bridge
fish.
brings blessings. That's a triple B
Ooh, boy.
to your life. Big
Oh boy, this
booty
is bad.
bitches. Big booty. The
I'm
fact
getting
that
a
she
lot of
offered up a
messages from
story that
Google
had no
HQ.
way of being proven and used words like blessings for your love life gave the
just got
distinct
got
impression
an
that this was
RT
a
from
made-up
Elon
story
Musk.
for
It says
tourists.
concerning. It just says concerning. I don't know what that means. It's a link to the live stream, and it's just Elon Musk saying concerning. So I don't. think
Looking
that's-
into it. Looking
Yeah, I
into
don't
it.
know. I don't know if that's gonna. This probably won't end well.
Yeah, we're doing Monster
Oh,
Girl
jeez.
readings. It's Monster Girl Thursdays.
MGTs, guys, with your host, the big MGTs.
All right, guys. Now, that one went over like, what's it called? Adam, give me a good analogy.
That went over like a lead balloon at a children's party.
No, yep. So we're going to
A lot
shift
of
over
blunt
to
force trauma.
Mononoke sharing. This is a
Jesus
four-parter,
Christ.
and this one features specifically yokai. So
Hey guys, why is he reading the
I
books
think-
backwards?
I
huh?
think you...
What's up with that?
You
with that?
Nihon Go enthusiasts, folks who... Nihon... they're going to like this
Nihon
one.
need God.
You're going to need...
You need him.
Yeah, well...
Let him in. He's knocking at the door.
By the way, it'd be okay to use my neck to throw out the trash if I wore this, right? Says the
Oh Jesus,
the girl.
guys! If anyone out there, and I'm imploring you, if you even think you know someone who is in the mental health industry, if they're aware of what those hotlines are, and if they can help in any way, please, we're begging you, please send help.
This is
Help him.
This is the kind of shit I deal with.
You have to help him. Help him. He's destroying himself here. Meanwhile,
okay.
I'm over here dropping hot ham tips for free.
This
like a total
one,
chump.
this one went over like a faked superconductor leak that turned out to be disproven. So we're gonna move on. We're the Mononoke sharing. I can tell y'all don't like the Land of the Rising Sun, so we're gonna keep.
No Jetsons future for you guys.
We're gonna keep it over that way. We're gonna swap over.
Biggest disappointment.
We're
for
gonna
me
swap
was
over to those new
realizing-
VTubers, the
Oh,
dog
Christ on the
VTubers,
cross.
Monster Wrestling.
Oh,
all right,
no.
so this one. Go ahead, tell me if you like this one.
Oh,
It's
jeez
claws
Louise.
versus tentacles as monstrous beauties grapple with one another in the global sensation that is monster wrestling.
Doomy
A
said,
young
"I'm
Cerberus
gonna
girl
bend the
named
knee."
Tyrell dreams of stardom in the squared circle, but can she stand up to all the thirsty
Frosty says,
predators ready to
"Why do
dominate
you
her
have
into
all these?"
submission? Winning,
Frosty, good,
winning in
excellent
the ring
question.
means walking
Mental
a fine line between
instability.
pain and pleasure.
That's why.
And unleashing the beast
And a
inside.
very unhealthy relationship with his father figure. That's what leads to this. That's what we're trying to stop. That's why I come on here. I come on here to try to highlight what happens.
What in the hell
What happens?
are you doing?
I come on here trying to highlight the problem so we can solve it in the next generation. And it's too late for these
right.
folks.
All right.
But we can fix
that
the children.
That one went over as well as Epstein going to trial. So we're gonna move on to another one.
no. Oh,
all right,
God.
I'm gonna try my best here
How
to
does
find
he-
something.
how
I'm
does
gonna
he
walk
have
it in.
all of these?
I'm gonna walk
What
it
is
in.
he-
All right. I
Why
think
are-
just
what
classic,
is he-
classic monster
Oh
musume,
my
everyday
God.
life with
How does-
monster girls.
Why are they all within an arm's reach?
Yeah. Well, sometimes
this?
you got to be ready. You got to be ready. It's important. It's sort of like
I have
it's
two
a
books
concealed
within my
carry,
arm's
but you
reach.
can always
One
go
of
for it if
them
you need to.
Is by
Stop!
Sir Arthur
Stop
Conan
where you
Doyle.
are! See, that's my equivalent, but it's sort of similar.
The other one is the Holy Bible. All right, and I reference both of them on a daily. Sometimes for tips on how to solve a crime, and sometimes for tips on how to commit one in the name of the Lord. All praise to Him.
You want to get the synopsis of this one, or should I move on to something else?
I'm gonna start reading from the book that I have next to me.
What's that? The legal statutes of Pennsylvania?
I got rid of that. Pages were too sticky.
Well,
instead, I have...
No one wants to hear your smut, whatever you got going on there.
You have the audacity to tell me that
I put
I'm
the ass in
smut.
audacity because I got it going on where it counts. And you can say that twice on Sundays. I don't know what that means, but it sounded good. Fine,
Genesis
fine.
chapter 10, verse
understand.
11. From that land he went to Assyria, where he built Nineveh.
Fine, we're
Well,
going
the-
straight to interspecies
Caleb.
reviewers. All right? It's just a review channel, okay? We went to Fairy Paradise. You start by signing up. All right, so I can't read that on stream.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Exodus chapter 35,
I
verse
gotta
1.
have something safe for work in this goddamn
Sabbath
shelf.
regulations.
All right.
Moses assembled the whole Israelite community, and he said to them,
God.
there are the things the Lord has commanded you to do.
All right. This one's appropriate. This one should be great for fans, friends, and family. Splatoon. All right, is this Splatoon?
Leviticus chapter
Splatoon
4,
manga.
verse 14.
Splatoon manga.
And the
story
sin
and
they
art by
committed
Senkichi
becomes
Hinodea.
known.
All right, so
The assembly must bring a young bull as a sin offering.
oh,
and present
fuck
it before the tent
God!
of meeting.
I went to this page. You can't write this shit. You can't make this up.
Christ.
You can't make this. I thought that was fun for the whole family. Turns out it's fun for the fucking predator stalking the whole family.
Well, you know that this is just off the rails, guys. This is
Okay, this one I'm pretty sure this one is just a vacation review spot. Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs. Okay, so this seems fine. This one's perfectly
you
acceptable.
have so many. What is this? How does it keep getting more?
Fuck. Oh god.
These can't be legal.
I don't know what
This has to
why
be
do I-
illegal.
Why is Michaela? Why does she bring these home? My God!
I don't think that's her. I don't believe that's her.
Well, she's
We don't.
She didn't write them.
Yeah, well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Old Kendra stepped in a big pile today, didn't he, guys?
All right. Okay. This one.
Jeez
this one looks
Louise.
just like a normal. This one's probably like. All right. So, they're getting in a fight. They got to team up. It's an unlikely, collaboration.
Have you heard the term normalizing?
This one's called Mons Taboo. Mons
There's a-
Taboo.
That is yet another one. That is yet another one.
Honor student. All right. Listen.
Ah, fuck me.
Listen. Hey. One of these is gonna hit.
Poison injected into directly into the minds of the masses.
All
There are
right.
youth listening.
Look, everyone
There are
loves,
youth
this is
listening
this
to
is
this.
the Rooster Teeth, the Ruby. Everyone
As
loves
well as
Ruby. I thought this was
55-year-old
Ruby. I was trying to
Bolivian
catch
men.
up, just like I'm buying all the Skibbity Toilet manga.
I'm gonna
So,
call you Heinz.
I
in a
need to
minute.
stay
Always
timely.
trying to catch up.
Honor student Maruka Suzuki hides a dark secret and a death wish. She knows the world is full of monsters disguised as adults, and she recklessly. Okay, this one.
I don't think that this
All right,
is
maybe-
whatever this is happening is not good.
Relation.
This
but
isn't-
as someone's being named Mozukichi, not as her executioner, but as some serious relationship
Are
material.
you allowed to own this in America, or is this gonna? Are you getting put on a list right now?
Okay, fuck. All right, that one's my bad.
This
That
will
one's
be.
my bad.
This is definitely. This guy's gonna be on several lists.
All right. There got to be something around here.
Oh,
All right.
gee.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Here's a palate cleanser for all of us. Have a little pun. All right. So, this one right here, I'm fairly
Whoa.
certain there's
Oh,
like,
wait a minute.
not many sexual themes in here.
Wait a minute. What do we got going on here? Do we have a good God-fearing Christian book being brought to the offering here? What do we?
Let it be known. Let it be known, ladies and
Oh.
gentlemen.
I'm Chomskying at the bit for this gnome book.
Well. Murdered it. Adam, you're doing great. You're doing great. I value your presence. I value everything about.
Wow.
Yeah, quite frankly, buddy, I need you. I need you. Yeah. Yeah.
Because the cat's making bread.
Yeah, well.
Nice.
Well,
We should
and I
pause
fucking
on
ruined
that
it.
one, huh?
Yeah, there's a penis envy. I'm gonna.
Fuck me.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Well, and we're back.
And we're back.
All
We're
right.
back.
This is. Oh.
You know,
You ever have one of those moments where you wish you had one of those MIB mind wipe things and you could just turn it on yourself and kind of mind wipe yourself? And then did you have the subsequent thought of after you mind wipe yourself, you might forget that you mind wiped yourself and then just keep doing it until the point where you've forgotten years of your life, critical information. And you ever have that thought?
12 Beast.
Jesus Christ. You're going to be locked up with 12 beasts if the U.S. government sees what you've got.
What do you mean, like a kennel?
I'm not one for burning books. I'll put it that way. I'm not one for burning them, but there comes a time.
I bought
There
these
comes
in
a
bulk. I
time.
bought these in bulk. It came in one pack.
You know what happens to sick puppies, Kendra?
They get nursed back to health.
Got to put them down. You got to put them down for the good of the pack.
Are you euthanizing dogs?
What I do on my weekends is none of your business.
Anyway, I got like that was maybe like 5%. So, let's go to the wide angle.
5% would be the probability that you don't get raided by the FBI.
So there's a chance.
This
You're
guy's
telling
a
me there's
smut
chance.
peddler.
I'm
all right?
not a
This guy's a smut
hey,
peddler.
Hey,
Hey, speaking of smut peddlers, did you hear that the Russian government put out that warrant for the arrest of the author of the book behind Metro 2033?
that guy?
Yeah.
Why are they
that guy.
arresting him?
Because he spoke out about the conflict. He referred to it as a war, and they held a trial in absentia because obviously he doesn't live in Russia. And
This one,
they found
this
him
one-
guilty.
Kaiju Girl Caramelized.
fuck,
It can't get
Jesus
more
Christ.
appropriate for this stream. Look.
Unless what happens is the girl and the kaiju caramelize onions, then
Well-
if that's what the book's about, well then that's probably fine.
That's
but if it's
not
anything
only-
other than that,
Hey,
I'm gonna put it in the pile of probably going to lead to your arrest.
this makes the bear look like fucking green eggs and ham. I'll put it that way. All right? So,
I'm not much of a Seuss man.
yeah, well,
Liked some of his viewpoints, but I wasn't much of a Seuss man otherwise.
suffering from a rare incurable illness that causes frightening changes to her body, loner Koroe Akashi spends her high school days avoiding her classmates, especially class idol Arata Minami and his groupies. But when Arata
Okay,
starts
erotic
making her heart skip a
Konami-
beat,
He needs to not be a character. Okay, that's right up the block. We're gonna chalk that up to
when's that E3
misdemeanor.
stream?
That's a misdemeanor.
When do we see the
right
erotic
there.
Konami showcase?
Well, probably whenever you're released from your 10 to 12 year sentence.
How we doing? Check in chat. How we doing? Did any of those speak to you? Should we go back? Which one of those are we doing for the full Let's Read?
Sound off if you're still alive in chat.
Be honest, I
don't-
buy a lot of these books because they look fun and they have cool titles. This one's just a romance aimed at 12 to 15-year-old girls.
Kimby's alive. Oh yeah, you stumbled into that one. That was
It's
was your
called
mistake.
Kaiju Girl Caramelize.
That was your mistake. You're like, well, this has to be about my stream. And then you cracked it open. You're like, well, it probably gets to my stream at some point.
Listen, don't come near me from now on. All right? Okay? Let's make one thing
That's-
clear.
What is me in any social setting?
In regards to
So-
me,
No, just in general. When someone approaches me,
this is a Mothra reference. Look, Mothra.
okay, is
we
this
know
reference
Mothra.
before or after you get arrested.
I put the ho in Toho. Thank you for Kendra's liturgical minute. Is that one depressed? What do
Is
you
that
mean?
a reference to you?
Me? Yeah, who are you referencing?
Is that
the girl?
one
The don't come
oh,
near me
that-
girl?
That might have been Frosty. Might have been saying that in like a private chat to someone else who's watching. Is that one depressed? Very concerning. Concerning if true. Dude, I stand with Excel 2013.
Stand with Excel.
Stand with Excel.
None of this Google
If
Sheet
everyone-
nonsense.
Dude, if everyone sits, then nobody stands for nothing.
Excel 2013.
I'm serious. Excel 2013. I didn't get that tattoo on my back for no reason. Live by the sheet, die by the sheet.
That's-
Macro for life.
That was supposed to get you a lifetime license, right? But they moved to a
Yeah,
subscription model.
Yeah, they stopped the fucking promo though. They subwayed me. They fogled me.
They fogled you.
They fogled me, dude. I also got that fucking tattoo of a giant hoagie.
Let's check in with chat.
And then they changed the goddamn promo terms. Now I'm stuck with half a fucking Italian on my back. And not the good kind.
And not
a
the good
famous
kind.
actor.
Yeah. Is that Mothra depressed? We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. I don't know if their name should even be that on account of how jolly they are all the time. And I'm going to ask you to... Never mind. Gotta stop being rude to my chat.
No, we're trying to keep the contentiousness up. I think
Are we? Is that the
Yeah.
goal?
that's the goal. That's always been the goal.
I can show more Monster Girl books.
I don't... No, that's not contentious. That's just self-defamation.
I got a lot though, and I kind of
You
I'm gonna
watch-
I'm gonna show 'em.
Watch your ass. No,
I'm gonna-
watch your
I'm gonna
ass.
show
If
'em.
you keep showing them, watch your ass. You might sue yourself for defamation if you keep that up.
Ow! Shit! Rolling over my headphones cable.
Kimby, it is bedtime. I agree.
All right, hold on. This one's bound to kill.
Oh God, I wish someone at the internet company
Jokes
would
for
kill the connection.
Minecrafters. 800
Why
jokes inside.
Could you? What possible reason could you have for owning that book?
Booby traps, bombs, boo-boos, and more.
Was this left
All
behind
right,
by
everyone.
Nana Christoph?
All right, everyone. It's time for some jokes for Minecrafters.
This is not real.
Let's get to it. All right.
fuck.
We're just going to go to a random
All right.
page, and we're going to see what we got.
Can we just keep it to 400 or less?
Jokes? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, we'll keep it
Okay.
tight.
A tight 300.
What did the creeper say when he destroyed the player who took an invisibility potion?
Ah, you can still see my naked form.
Move along. Nothing to see here. We'll do another. Did you hear about the noob who built the house with only one exit? No, but the hostile mobs did. Wow. I ain't talking Java edition. Got some good artwork in here too. Got some real stand-up stuff. I don't know what he's doing to that, but okay. All right. A noob crept out onto the field. He hid behind a sheep as he kneeled. A ghast took direct aim. The dim noob was slain, for a sheep makes a terrible shield. You laugh and you cry. Reminds me of simpler days. All right, hold on here.
I don't want to be around anymore. I shouldn't have done this.
What's a Minecraft player's worst nightmare? Losing the ability to respawn. Oh, guys! Stop that intermittent clapping for just 1 second because I've got even better news. I got the fucking sequel. All right, guys. This one, hilarious jokes for Minecrafters. 800 more. You thought the first one tore your asshole apart? Wait for this. Why did the wolf cross the road? He was chasing the player. He was chasing him. What do you get when you cross a puppy with a calculator? A dog you can count on. Rest in peace, Bruiser. Rest in peace. Yep.
I don't think this is real. This can't be real. That's not a real
What
book.
did one cow say to the other in the tiny hut? There isn't mushroom in here.
This isn't fucking real. This is a fucking simulation. It's fake. It's not real.
When zombies come out at night, they give us a scare and a big fright. They wander biomes and love to roam. If you see one, run with all your might.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Did you hear about the one... Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Did you hear about the bucket of salty water that saved the day? Answer Herobrine. Who isn't in any version of Minecraft, yet players say they've spotted him? Herobrine. What's another name for Herobrine? A virus. To err is human, and to blame it on Herobrine is even more so. To err is human, but to really mess things up requires Herobrine.
A carinha dele.
What does a proud Minecraft dad call his son? A chip off the old block. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Woo! That's why we do this! That's why we do this! That's why we do this shit!
Calma.
Mano, 0,1 você bateu
Calma. A carinha.
Wow. Guys, real top shelf stuff here. I don't know how much longer this could possibly go on for. Because when you see someone coming out with their A game, you know they're getting tuckered out. You know they're Timmy Tuckering out. Because that's... You see the velocity? I clocked that last joke at 98 miles per hour. That's a left-handed pitch.
Lightheaded.
Good luck batting that one out of the park.
There's so much spittle and saliva and... I don't even know what that material is. We gotta clean my stream. Gotta clean this
that shit
stream
up.
setup.
Clean this shit. Get this shit up.
I'm afraid of how much
We
spit got everywhere.
You gotta pack this shit up.
Gotta pack
Gotta
this
clean this shit. Gotta clean this shit up. Pack this shit out. You know what I mean?
Pack this shit out. We're going. All right, everyone.
Guys, we gotta pack this shit down. Pack it down, guys.
Pack the shit
Just like
down.
your emotions. Pack it down. We gotta clean
pack
it off.
the shit down.
Spit it. We gotta do a couple spit takes.
Pack
Clean
the-
the screens.
Pack the shit down.
There's a lot of cleaning that has to be done after these streams, and you guys don't realize it. So please forgive us for not expressing that sooner. But I just want to let you guys know, get a little bit of inside baseball here. Every time we do a cutaway, every time we change frames, that's 55 cents out of our pockets.
It
and
is.
we're not afraid to do it. It's because we refuse to pay for a perpetual license.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay per click. And that's just good business. That's why we rent our sofa. We don't buy it, we rent it. And that's why we do a subscription model for all of our on-screen effects. And that's just good business. That's going to make
See how
money
many
in the
components
long
we
run.
have here? $3.
$3.
Where'd that one go? I think we're done.
I think we've been done for a while now.
I think we're done.
Ladies and gentlemen, as per usual, we baked this potato. We That puppy is cooked. So here's a toast. Pour one out for all those who tapered off and died midway through the stream because of the insanity.
Rest in peace, Kimby.
Rest in peace, Kimby.
Rest in peace. Everyone, thank you for watching. This has been part 2 of the Bramble, the Mountain King stream. Made some good progress tonight. I think everything's going quite well. I think we're slated to beat this game pretty soon at this pace. Wouldn't you say, Adam?
If we keep on it like this,
if we
get
that.
through maybe 2 or 3 more joke book pages, I think we'll be we'll be like maybe 2 streams away.
Yeah. If anyone needs to borrow these, just want to let you know you can't. So don't ask. All right. These are mine, and you can probably find a PDF of them, but I have the physical copy.
You can look at them while you're visiting, but don't touch them none.
I'll consider
He's
letting you
very
take photos of
particular.
individual pages, but you can't scan the whole thing, all right? That's not going to happen. Stop asking.
You got to support your artists. Support your local authors.
Yeah, we have to support Michelle Hollow, Jordan Hollow, and Stephen Hollow.
Guys, please keep them in your prayers.
I don't know
Please
what
pray
fucking
for them.
FromSoft creative characters we're dealing with here, but they're making books now.
Yeah, whatever malignant artificial intelligence or uploaded soul of a dead person from the 1800s had to forcibly write this book, just keep them in your prayers tonight, guys. We got to get them out of purgatory. Wherever they are, we got to pray them out.
Let's end on one more. Okay?
Let's end on one more. I think that's a good way to go.
All right. Maybe this will become a trend. Maybe we'll do a joke at the end of each stream.
Well, okay, let's not try to force this.
All right, here's one.
Oh, all right. Here we go. What do we got?
I'm going to try to fit this proper. Hold on. We get close. What do players call friendly witches? Failures. Turn the screen off. Turn the fucking screen off. Turn it off.